Okay, we are back with Gran Turismo 7. So this is the update 1.29, which just came out earlier today, or overnight if you're in America. Why is it showing... It's constantly showing me the boundaries of VR, which is a bit disconcerting, because I'm... Oh, it's because of the two hands. So I've switched to a center controller, to a DualSense controller, accessories. I need to turn view off. There we go. No, it won't show me that cursor. It thought my hands were over on the table. Like, okay, fine. Right, so for copyright reasons, let us turn off the music. Sound volume, menu, background music, off. Play race, background music, off. Okay, perfect. Right, so yes, this is the PlayStation VR2 version of Gran Turismo 7. It's a free update to the game, which came out overnight. It's update 1.29. And there's a bunch of other stuff in this update as well. So that is... Where can you do it? Oh, there's GT Sophie as well, where you can race against a brand new superhuman AI, they call it. And Sophie has been designed to just challenge people. So maybe we'll do that in a little while. But for now, so probably what you're seeing is just the standard main screen. Let's see what's actually on the stream. Let's go live. Oh, we've got a couple of people. We have Thomas Hughes, and you're back. And we've got an echo there. And we've got Jimster. Hello. You can just turn off license track and leave the rest on. Yeah, but okay, fine. I will graciously accept your advice. So race sound, play race, broadcast mode on. There we go. That's what it was. To be fair, like it's probably already played some stuff. So back on. I tend not to race with music, but let's put on 2. Yeah, cool. So this is the update 1.29 that came out this morning, and it fully enables PSVR. And as I suspected, what you're seeing is just the basic PS5 output. This is just projected in front of you within VR as well. And yeah, then it's only when you get into the actual game that you get to see all of the VR goodness make itself known. So there are a few other tracks. I beg your pardon. There are a few other cars added to the game. I'm not going to dive into those, but one of the most delightful things is the return of Grand Valley, Highway 1. And there's two versions of this track, arcade. So we've got the South Circuit, which is... Oh, okay, so that's north and that's south. So they've switched that around so that it's on its side, which makes sense. So you got the South Circuit, and then that sort of just cuts off a little snip. It cuts off the little sections on the left-hand side of the track. Cool. There's 4 races, so let's just dive straight in. Change my car. None of you are eligible. Could drive the M4 safety car. Let's go with something nice and predictable. Oh wait, hold on. Did I not select it? That was going to be under 600. Yeah, Civic Type R. There we go. Oh, I think it did something strange. Sorry, you just don't have to put up with me just go through menus after menus. Where's the GTR? The GTR just completely disappeared on me. Oh no, it got upgraded. Right, can I modify the car settings? Sports hards. Hey, that's annoying. I really wanted to drive that GTR. I promise you we will actually get into some... There we go, let's go with this one actually. Roasted touring car. Perfect. Right, so we'll enter. Right, and I will pause the actual stream on my view because I don't need that. And I will put the laptop, which is on my app, off to one side, so it is transformed away from being a laptop. So this is all still floating in midair in front of me. Oh, can't agree more. Oh, I'm getting notifications, which I probably don't want. Okay, right, let's start. Let me reposition myself so that I better match up to what the car is actually doing. Okay. Alright, this is not where my body is at all. But let's go anyway. So obviously none of this is really going to translate to the flat screens that people are watching on. Oh, but you really do feel the undulations. Oh no, 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 no! I'm very sorry, Vigaio. Headphones falling out my ears. You really do feel the undulations of the circuit. Okay, I need to turn off notifications. All of them. So if you bear with me 1 second, let's go home. Where are notifications? There we go, notifications. Off. No pop-ups. None of those. Right, okay. Continue. The headlights flipping up is cool. Gotcha. See ya. Oh man, totally out-dragged. Oh no, Okay, right, I got you. That was a pretty wild move. Yeah, I'm just hooning it. I'm not really paying anywhere near enough attention. Oh, no. Oh, damn it, okay. I'll tell you one fun thing about PSVR2 is there's the rumble motors in the headset, and if you crash into stuff, you get a little rumble in your head as well. It's really quite gentle, so it's not like you're getting your head slammed against the desk. Oh, no. You're not like getting your head slammed to the door or anything. But, whoa! It just buzzes your head. That was quite fun. Hey, rubbish. Terrible. Right, let's retry. Go. I don't know why I keep checking the mirror. It's because it's just there. I enjoy checking the mirror though. That was super cheeky of me, just sending it. Okay, no. Drag me along. No, blind spot. Okay. Wow, that is some straight line speed. Okay. So, from all of the cars disappearing well off into the distance, I can quite confidently say that this is not the best car that I should have picked for this. But we'll see how much further up I can get. Oh man, we're late braking like that. Oh! Okay. Right, so we had a couple of laps around Grand Valley. That's pretty good. We'll do a much more sensible attempt soon. But let's run through... first, let's see if there's any comments that I need to have a quick look at. Hello! So we've got... Yes, this looks a lot better than the VR mode in GT Sport. It is way better than the GT mode. I know it's not a regular... Well, it's... what is it? It's a registered touring car. I've upgraded it a little bit. I tend to just go by whatever the PP says. Wondering how this compares with high-end sim racing on PC in terms of visuals. I think it's pretty up there. Like, it's basically looks almost exactly like regular GT7, but just translated to PSVR. I think it's really very good. I'm sure the PCs will be able to push further because they are dramatically faster. Where is the MFD? Is that the overlay thing? So that is because I was fussing with settings, display settings. That's something for in race. But let's show you vibration function. So if you want to turn off the headset vibrations, then you can do that. I think it was defaulting to collisions only to start with. Unfortunately, that is literally the only PSVR2 headset thing that you can change. You cannot change your position in the car. You cannot change, well, pretty much anything else. It's really just very bizarre. So, like, I'm 6'5". Spoiler alert. That's not spoiler alert. I'm very tall. When I'm in a car, my head is very close to the ceiling, and my seat is all the way back, and all of this stuff. If I wanted to match up to, like, a racing rig and get the correct, like, the low-down seating position of a racing car, like, there's no way that I can mess with the in-game settings to achieve that. That is really annoying to me. It was exactly the same. I had the exact same complaint about GT Sport as well. You have no control over your position or VR settings. You can't set like a vignette or anything like that. You know, all of these things where you have a lot of customization in other games, you can't do any of that. Let's back out quickly. Let's head over to... I'll get back to some racing in a little bit, but so this is the entire game. The only exception is split screen, because you can't really share a headset. You could, in theory, do one person playing in VR and one person playing on the screen. PSVR2 does still have that feature, and PS5 outputs whatever it wants, really. Sometimes you get some strange off-center views, so I'm going to be curious to look back at the footage here and see what we've got. But for now, let's go to any of these locations. Parking. Let's go to the showroom. Right, raise view, lower view is clicky buttons. Rotate camera, move camera, lights on, satellites. Okay, so those are those things. Change viewpoint, change viewpoint. Change to interior view. Okay, fine. So this was also in the original. This was also in GT Sport with PSVR 1, where you had little showrooms and you could get the cars. You could wander around, have a good old look at them. So I don't think this is doing any ray tracing stuff. I think this is pure cube maps. Ray tracing would be, let me see. Yeah, ray tracing knocks the frame rate down to 30 FPS. on PS5, which is a bit much. But you can do this, you can mess around with the lights. Here you go, got some brake lights on. Switch to in the car and do nothing. Right, so where am I in the car? Yeah, my head was... Right, so I cannot... This is just like the default. Let's switch out the car. Switch back into the car. This is the default head position. Yeah. And I am so low down. My head would be up here. But I can't do that. The only way that I could do that is by sitting more upright. And that's the only real annoyance that I have with the game at the moment. That you can't change anything like that. But aside from that, it is nice to be able to get into the VR showroom and have a... Oh, okay. Do that? Do a wireframe for everybody else. Does sport mode give any indication that people are using VR or not? I will check that out in a second. Just ignore that. Press reload on the YouTube page. Yeah, okay, cool, right. Let's go check that out then. Right, so for clarity, so my racing setup at the moment, I do have a racing wheel and a mount for it and stuff like that, but unfortunately I don't have access to it for the last couple of months for various reasons that I'll not get into. What? I've done this. Oh, okay. Good. Why? I've done that years ago. To be fair, this is a while since I've been in sport mode. So, daily races. It'll be... It's like, let's do Catalonia, that's nice and easy. Select from garage, change car. Let's go with that one. Oh, I need to buy, have I got enough money? Yes, I do. Racing, mediums. Let's not go in with racing things. Right. Why can I not? Oh, I got set qualifying times, have I? What have they changed? Why is it different? Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't have a racing wheel at the moment. I'm just playing on DualSense, so the whole arm positioning thing, like, that doesn't matter for me in the slightest. But one day I will be back to racing with a wheel again, and at that point I would like Polyphony to have sorted this out. Oh, I ran deep. Right. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So why can I not enter? Do I have to watch this stupid video even though... Oh my gosh. It won't even load. Try restarting your device. What are you doing? That's so stupid. Can I just... I'll just have to go to some regular lobbies. Current race is on. Period starting 1 minute. You'd sit higher. Yeah, but like I don't want to have to start every single race. Oh, so when oh, this is going to be forever. Back out. Let's see if sport mode works again. So yeah, so I could slouch in my chair and then sit up properly, but that's annoying. Right, get rid of that. Will this... Oh, okay, it was that. It was just too close to the entry time. What time are we on now? Can I enter this one then? Yeah, okay, enter. Okay, fine. Change car. What do I have? That one's faster. Racing. Oh, I've got racing mediums. Required? Oh, I need racing softs, is it? Yeah. Okay, I've got all of those. Prepare to view some truly shocking... That's fine. To view some truly shocking racing here. I'm very out of practice, let me say that. Oh. I was not paying any attention at that point in time. Oh yes, the display settings. Right, yeah, so I had switched this from display all to display race info only. And that was why. Display driver names, display car names. I'll turn that off, that's less immersive. Nicknames, ghost display. Yeah. Okay, so there we've got the heads-up display on the right now. And yeah, you just saw my secret shame that I sometimes leave. There we go. This car is big. Oh, I'm not paying anywhere near enough attention for this. I was just going on about how big the car is. I've got a laptop on my lap. Let me sort that out. My gosh. What am I doing? Right. Okay, so... Okay, from the pause menu, let's slouch me down. Okay. And then sit upright. Okay. That doesn't... Yeah, okay, so I can do that, but that's just annoying. Like, I should be able to set a default offset or something. And also, there's some games where you can change the sort of level setting to be either from the world that you're in or the car. And oh, this is the reverse track. I've not been paying any attention. Yeah, so this is locks your viewpoint strictly to to the car as opposed to the world. Oh no, to the world as opposed to the car. Which way around does it? I need to clear out some... There you go, to the world instead of the car. I need to remember, this is, I've not raced this place in a long time. Okay, right, that was the end. That was the end of my qualifying run. Kills your bandwidth when you stream. Alright. Right, so I'm very well slouched down. Number of cars, 16. How many laps? 10 laps, okay. Right, let's see how I do. I'm going to say badly, but we'll see. I also wish that, like, this step was already in VR. Like, I don't need to see the other cars. Oh, I've got a silly livery. I just found some silly anime livery for when we were doing these in the Sixth Axis, like, community meets. This is not the worst livery that I've found in GT7s by any means. Right. Alright, let's try and race. Right, so far I haven't seen any indication of seeing who is in VR and who isn't. Totally missed that apex. There's some really good elevation change on this track. Okay, I don't know why you slowed, but okay. Tell you what, one nice advantage to VR is that you actually get like your tires and fuel, and you can have then other parts of the heads-up display. Whoa, hello. That completely threw me off. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, he's got more penalties. Okay. That was the penalty spot. Outbraked. Oh, come on. Why do I get a penalty from that? I've already lost enough time. Okay, right, this has gone very badly. So let's see. Yeah, there's no indications of if anybody is in VR. Although in theory, like, I would be the only one. I realised that I was still slouching a bit more. All the penalties. Let's head into the pits, let's see what that is like, because I reckon that's probably going to take me out of the car. Ooh. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll do a pit stop, and then I'll probably, not rage quit, but I'll calmly retire from the race. Yeah, so this just switches out of VR mode. Let's put these on. Don't refuel. This just switches out of VR mode, and it has the stock animation. And then even on the pit out, like, it's only once you cross the pit line that it switches to. I love that corner. That's such a good corner. And in VR as well, just like the crazy elevation change. What we did. hold on, I'm trying to figure something out now. Is it me slouching, or is it... I don't know, these are very... The chair that I've got the second is quite a slidey one. Okay. Right, that's enough of that. Quitting... yes, I still quit, that's fine. Whatever. Does not matter to me. I still don't stop it. Game, please. Why? Always showing me that video. Okay. Let's see. Let's catch up on a couple of comments quickly. Here we go. Why didn't you get Super GT to do this? Oh, because Super GT, as in the person Super GT, well, he's got his own channel. That's why. This is the Sixth Axis, and yeah, I'm the editor of the Sixth Axis, and I've got the review headset. I'm sure that he'll have access to his one for tomorrow. So yeah. Is this a daily online race? Yes, it was. Is there a separate playlist for PSVR2 only? No, there is not. Yeah, you're in the same pools. You can do everything like that. I feel that PSVR2 will be slightly less competitive than non-VR, so a separate championship would create a level playing field and better competition. Yeah, certainly, but then you know you can have people racing with gamepad against people racing with a wheel. Like, it's entirely up to you. If you don't want to, if you want to be the most competitive, then you're going to go with the setup that is the fastest for you. And for a lot of seasoned GT gamers, that's probably going to be well, it might for a long time at least be with the computer screens instead of with a VR headset on. Yeah, regular daily race. See, yep. Do you play with the controller? Yeah, I was just playing with the controller today. The question wasn't asked with me, but yeah, I've just been playing with the controller today because I don't have access to my wheel for the time being, but I hope to in the next couple of months. In VR, Jim says, in VR you do get proper depth perception and can look around properly, including mirrors. Yeah, the mirrors is definitely one of my favourite things in being able to play in VR. You don't have... So what is it? GT has got the sort of like left and right closeness thing. So it will show you when there's people to your left or to your right, and you need to be aware. And you've got the radar as well, so you can see the relative positioning. You do still have the radar in VR, so you can turn that on, but you've got to look at the radar. Whereas some people might find it more natural to... some people might find it more natural to look in the mirrors and get their positioning from that, just based off their real-world driving. Is the price tag worth the experience you're getting in GT7? If it was just for GT7, I would say no. Like, the whole point of PSVR and any console that you get, really, I feel, is to have a broad variety of experiences. So if you do like the look of... I mean, you get the controllers, the Sense controllers as well this time around. So you have immediate access to being able to play Sony's own Horizon Call of the Mountain, or dive into like the silly games like Job Simulator and all of this stuff. So you get those things. But if you do sim racing on PC, then you can pick up a second-hand headset for like, I don't know, 200 quid or something, which is way less than half the price. You're not getting as high specs as you are with the PSVR 2, but that's still going to give you a good feel for what VR racing is like. And then from that point, maybe you might think, oh, I'm all in on this, and then you go and get PSVR 2 and you get whatever else. One day, I'm sure people will figure out how to get PSVR2 to work with a PC, and then you've got a lot more variety. Oh yeah, that's in answer to Kyle. I think I primarily use in racing, so that's why I asked. Yeah, that's just my perspective. Like, that's just my feeling on it. Like, I would want to have definitely the broadest range of experiences possible from whatever I'm buying. I mean, by the same token, like, you could stick with PS4 Pro if you're just playing GT7. You could easily stick with PS4 Pro because you're still getting near enough to 60 frames per second all of the time, and you're getting most of the graphics, not the resolution. I can't remember how much they dial it back in terms of the settings, but you still get a very good racing experience with that. But then the other factor that you have to think of is that we could very easily start to see other racing games coming to PSVR2 as well. There was always the limitation on PS4 that they couldn't really do that, so the only real example was Dirt Rally, just the first one. And yeah, so like the next, that would be cool. Now that I've thought about it a little bit, Sony will certainly want to try and snag the WRC game, or whatever the game is that Codemasters are working on, the next rally game from them. There's the possibility of Formula One, although I don't think they've ever had a VR mode on PC even. And yeah, there's a few other racing games out there that could easily end up with VR support. Right, any requests? Those load times, though, I agree, yeah. Does anyone know if you can see the throttle brake input on the VR HUD? It seems to not be there in VR while it is there on the flat version. Right, let's get into a race. I'll see if there's any requests. Is there any ghosting? F40 at night. Can you play the Evo X? Do I have the Evo X? I meant more track, to be honest, but should make it easy on me. Oh, we could do map panorama at night. Custom race, full course. Map panorama. It's a big hill. You get to see that. I'd like to see night races. Yeah, I'll do map panorama at night. I did try out a bit of rain earlier. That was quite interesting. I'll just do 2 laps because then starting grid 10 laps, rolling start. I've got to remember my way around this. To be honest, most of the time when I play this game, I tend to just let other people set things up for custom lobbies. Why does this not have nighttime races? Does Mount Panorama have nighttime, right? It does, yeah. Okay. Night race. Weather at start. That's just up to cloudiness. Rival selection, intermediate, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. But then that's just going to be whatever car I've got selected. That'll be that one again. That's acceptable. I'll just do that unless there's a specific. Can you change the seat position back and forth and up and down like flat screen? How do you do that? Excuse me being stupid with that question. Oh, preset weather at time of day. Okay, yeah. Equal conditions mode. Right, I'll just dive in. How do you change the seat position back and forth and up and down? Where is that option? Oh, just cockpit view. Yeah. So that's the section. So this is the section that's locked off in VR. So I can't switch that around. I can't change that. Yeah. No, I did look at this when I first switched this on in VR earlier today, and then immediately blanked that was even a possibility in flat screen mode. But yeah, there's no option for that, unfortunately. Right. So here we've got the inputs. Let's just take a second and... Oh, I should not have taken a second. Where's that up there? Okay. Let's start that again. Are my feet moving? That is the slowest brake input that I've ever seen. I hope you can make that out. Hold on, let me try and get arms and hands out the way. There we go. That is the slowest looking brake input. That is okay. I mean, he's squeezing it on, but there's nothing in the HUD to show you the relative input. That's just down to you. Right. I will check to see if there's any quick comments. Try again to change once in game. Settings, display settings. No, they're still locked off. All I've got is that and that. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a case of if I want to get the right position for me, stick a cushion on your seat to adjust height in VR. Well, yeah, but I'd have to start the race, and then during the 3, 2, 1 countdown, then I'd have to stick a cushion under my bum in order to put me higher up. But also, like, yeah, I don't know. For someone over 6 foot, I reckon you probably need to. That's because it's nighttime. That's why it's so dark. Loading. What is the VR any good, mate? Amazing GT in VR. Are you playing on a wheel? I am not playing on a wheel at the moment. Is the VR any good? The VR is excellent. And I'm going to get back into the game in a second. Does this new VR accessibility make the new Forza game coming obsolete? I mean, if you live and die by VR, then yeah, you're not going to be interested in Forza. But if you are a fan of Xbox games, I like Xbox games. Let's retry this. If you're a fan of Xbox games and you want to see some competition to GT7, then I think we should all be enthusiastic to see what Turn 10 is able to do. No. Oh. Getting absolutely mugged in that first corner. I'll get you back, mate. No. Yeah, I got him. I will say that it's, I don't know, like, okay, I haven't raced this track in a while again. To be honest, my GT7 playing time has been down a little bit over the last few months. But like trying to remember like rating points and racing in proper cockpit mode as opposed to like Superman mode bonnet cam is very different. This will take some getting used to, definitely. Heaven forbid if you know, imagine if I was in a chase camera. Whoa, that's a steep. Oh. Yeah, my braking points and sense of timing is all to hell. Turn. Oh no, come on. I feel like the pop-in might be a little bit more severe, but maybe I'm misremembering what GT7 was like. No. I got nudged. I got pushed. this is the lap. This is the lap where I do a good lap. Over revs, not including. That's somewhere that I know that I always manage to outbrake the AI though. Oh, and I always carry so much more speed through there. And through there. Just Oh, I will say one of my favourite things about VR so far, and this was actually really right at the start of this stream, something that happened was like, I'll go back to Grand Valley after this actually. Oh no, Grand Valley won't have rain, will it? You want to see rain. The rain's okay. Not great. Oh no, it's pushing me. One of my favourite things was just having cars in my absolute blind spot. This was just like with a regular road car, whatever I was driving at the time. I could have taken these two. I still can. See ya. Great finish. Alright, I hope that was a good little sample of some night racing. Let's see what else we've got. Is it work in lobby? Yeah, it should work in a lobby. When we're streaming, though, it's a bit difficult. The bandwidth check can take a lot. What does the resolution look like while driving? 1080p, 1440p. I'd say it's probably not the PSVR2. You've got 2000 by 2040 per eye, so it's basically 2000 square. I would suggest is not native resolution, but the way that VR does, they call it foveated rendering, where they have the highest resolution where you're looking, and then or at the center of the display, and then it's a bit blurrier and lower resolution around the sides. That really helps, and that really, I don't know if it's native resolution. I'm going to leave that up to like Digital Foundry to pick that one up. Have you tried the floor cam? What's the floor cam? The in-cockpit glare from the headlights behind was impressive. Yeah, that was a nice effect. Can you do a replay and see if it switches to VR on the passenger side? Replay. Oh, VR replay. Yeah, I can do a VR replay. Replay. Okay, fine. I've set it to broadcast mode, so is it? So it still looks sharp enough. I'd say it looks sharp enough. Play online. I already did an online game. That was really bad. You'll just see me driving around it last. So what is this? Isn't. Oh, okay. Is that just putting me at... Let's try that again. Okay. Oh, so VR replay doesn't actually put you in a car, it just puts you in different spots around the track. That's me. I'll try the regular replay mode in a second to show you. And have a look at some nice, quite trees. Cars. Can I switch angles? So this is just locked to me, and it's got the music going on. Okay, so that's what the VR replay mode is. So this is just showing at the moment. It's just showing. Yeah. This is just the regular replay mode, but it's beamed onto the screen in front of me. Onto a fake VR screen. Race photos. Change target. Replay options. There's no way to switch that to the VR. Alright, so let's back out of that. So what's the next request? Do we still want to see online play again? So where are your eyes at? Yeah, what Jack Bauer said. 2000 by 2040 per eye, and foveated rendering means it should be at highest resolution where you're looking. Oh, does it actually show that? I don't, so I'm not doing capture at the moment, but I'll have to try and look back at that. Evo X, lol. Tell me what Evo X is. I might just being stupid. Yeah. Oh, have I got an Evo X? Surely I've got an Evo X. I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't. Change car. For Mitsubishi. Oh no, I do not have an Evo X. How much is it? Can I afford it? I'm so poor in this game. Can you try Rally? I could try Rally. So, is that just going to be in the used dealer? Do you have sport mode unlocked? Yes, I do. It keeps trying to show me the Evo 6, not an Evo X. I cannot show you an Evo X. Sorry, Evo 10. Oh, was it? Okay, so I'm viewing this game through. Back to the garage. This is just me, all the menus in this game still really tiresome to get around. Manufacturer. Where have I? There we go. Yeah, I'm viewing this through like this one. There we go. Do you want to see if we are for showroom? There we go. I'll put it. We'll go to pick garage. Yeah. Well, do you want me to look really closely at some headlights? Is that... Wait, hold on. I could... Oh. Do you want to see some headlights really close up? This. That's as close as I can get to these headlights. Do you like those headlights? I can look under the wheel rim. See some shocks. There's what I like is I'm just chilling out in the garage here. There's a fake race going on over there. Oh, sorry, I can make these light up. This is amazing. Oh. Yeah, after a while, if you get too close, no, just you don't bump your head or anything. You just oh, okay. That's bright. I hope you're enjoying this. What is it? Oh, there'll be brake lights. There we go. Some real close-up brake lights. Take a little screenshot. Right, cool. Then you can you press triangle, you get into the car. And yeah, there's certain, yeah, it's disappointing actually. Like you can't really go too far outside of the area, but you can get to around about here. Can I start the engine? I can turn the lights on and off. That's about it. Look down there. There's no feet down there at the moment. Right, let's turn all the way around. Oh, that's my head seat. Look through the head seat. You're not getting a child seat in the back. Well, maybe in the middle, but you're not getting any kids in the back of the car. Okay. Right. Let's take a break from this in my head. How's the resolution inside the headset? I think it's fantastic. It looks great. Okay, so clear AF apparently. So I would say that because you're not getting the direct 2000 by 2000, it goes through a lens, and that does add, and also the positioning right in front of your eyes. It is, yeah. Let's do a rally race. 1 second, right. So yeah, it's going through a lens. You've got to get the positioning right in front of your face as well. Where have you got rallies? Yeah, here we go. I need dirt tires. I need a different car. Yeah. So, right, I will say that. Let me finish my thought. Because you are passing it through a lens, there's a little bit of a softness to the image. Also, like anything that's off-center, you can definitely... What cars have got? Where is my... Oh, of course. Stupid of me. GLB. I don't know why I was looking for X or something. Let's go with this. And then we head over. Yeah, so the image is passing through a lens. Off angle, like it is definitely blurred by the lens. You do have a nice wide field of view. I very rarely focus on it. You can notice that you are looking through just like an elongated oblong, it appears to you. But dirt tyres. Have I not got dirt tyres on this car? On this rally car? Where are you, dirt tyres? Why don't... What? Okay. Why do these cars not come with dirt tyres? Why am I even doing that? Let me just do a time trial, right? And yeah, sunny. Right, any other quick questions, things? Just do daily race A. Oh, alright. Yeah, the OLED screen is very nice. Use the Reverb G2. I'm curious about Reverb G2. That seems like a really good headset for playing on PC. The new Citroen, I have not. The only thing I had to find was... Yeah, the OLED is really good in this. It gets very bright. It can get very, very bright. And yeah, okay, let's get into the rallying. I'm here now, so I'm not going to do daily race A. Oh, it rumbles the headset when you go over bumps. That's cool. I'd only noticed that with like wall collisions and stuff. Turn. There we go. I'll switch over to daily race A in a bit. No. I will say it is quite weird for the rearview mirror to not have anything obstructing your view from like the back of the car. Oh. And it is also very strange for your face to be vibrating. Not getting that corner right at all. Don't know what I was doing with the gears then, but okay. But as I say, this is one of those situations where not having the option to have your view locked to the car as opposed to the environment, I think that's a shame. It just looks like the car is just like jittering around you a lot of the time. Still need to brake so much earlier there. Okay, cool. Right, we can do daily race A if people really want me to. Also racing other cars would be nice to see. Yeah, I've done a fair bit of that. I just wanted to I'm using the DualSense Edge, and actually it might run out of battery soon. Locked to horizon. Yeah, so it's locked to horizon as opposed to, well, yeah. It might be a bit more nuanced than that, but yeah, it's basically just locked to horizon as opposed to the car. Nope, no motion sickness at all. Not even feeling it. So from playing like Horizon Call of the Mountain, that game is very good in motion, not inducing motion sickness as well. But like when I climb too quickly, that's when that game can sort of make me heat up a little bit, get me a bit of eye strain and a bit headachy. But I'm not having any of that with GT7, so this is basically perfect in that regard. Okay, let's see when Daily Race A is coming along. What time are we on? Right, I'll go for another 10 minutes or so. I'll stop it with this, come on. Entry deadline in 12 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, that would be the climactic moment of this race. Of this stream then, if I do that. So the next one's at 5. Yeah. So I won't be doing that for a little while. Are there any VR specific options? No, pretty much none. Do you have to use options to recenter like PSVR1? Yes, you do. And if you're trying to recenter while you're driving, it will take you to the pause menu or the options menu first, and then you can, I think if I'm getting it right in my memory, then you can do race B instead. Yeah, let's do race B. Change car, what have we got? Yeah, fine, whatever. No, okay, right, just about did it. Okay, we got 1 minute. Let's go through all of these things. What are you using for streaming? I'm just streaming through the PS5, and the microphone is the one built into the headset. Lifestyle, or maybe in an update that's with VR specific options. Yeah, I really hope so. The options is basically identical to GT Sport in that there isn't anything. I even looked back at what I wrote about GT Sport 5 years ago, whenever that was, and yeah, it's really disappointing. What happens when you hit a wall and come to a complete stop? Nothing. Like, you're not. The only time that it's blinked out and reset me is with I actually managed to tip the car at one point. More views in VR. Yeah, I think more views would be nice. Like, there's no problem to not have them. There's no problem including them. They might as well. How does this compare to other VR racing games? Visually, it's been far too long since I played other racing games in VR to be able to really tell. It's up there though. This just looks like GT7 in VR. So like if you played Assetto Corsa in VR, and you know how that looks in relation, then this is like not. Is that relation to the main game? Right, so here's the thing. At this point, I am not in VR. Let's start. At this point, I'm still not in VR. It's only when I get to the end of the pit lane that I switch back to VR. unfortunately we ran out of time. Can you move the radar UI? No, you can just turn it on and off, from what I've been able to see. I mean, you've still got it in sort of like, you've still got the radar in sort of your periphery. It is race time now. Sim races are biting to me, boring to me. Will VR change my mind? Probably not. Right, it is race time. I will answer a few more questions when we come to the end of this race, and then that will probably be the end of this stream. Expect me to be very bad. Let's just put that out there. In relation to the other drivers, that is. I mean, how could I possibly compete with the Greek god of speed? Or Pegasus? Or Badgerspot? Or Clemopatra? Right, now we are in VR. Oh, I am all out of position. Oh dear. That completely threw me. I did say that'd be quite bad. Oh, I will say this about my controller habits, which is that instead of like flicking the controller left and right, I push it forwards and then I roll it around the edge of the analog stick module. So that's how I get relatively smooth inputs in racing games. Oh. Turn. Come on. Oh, don't spin me. Oh no. Oh no, I drifted. This race has been absolute garbage. No, 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 no. Ah! Damn. Back to the start. Ah, carried too much speed there. Way too much speed. Okay, that'll be a penalty surely. No? No penalty? Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Penalty. Oh man, my braking points in VR are all to hell. I'm trying to think about too much stuff, I think. Turn harder. Ah. So yeah, anyone thinking about getting VR, I'm not sure how much of a competitive advantage it's going to be. It'll be fun. I'll give you that much. It might make you a better driver in the long run as well, but there will be an adjustment period. But then, you know, we've seen sim racers going from sims to real cars in the past. This is sort of like a halfway step. There you go, that's how I meant to take that corner. Right, brake back here. Drifting, too wide, too wide. This is now time trial mode. I'm so far behind everyone else. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy up ahead. I always forget how tight that corner is now after the redesign. Alright, what do you reckon? There's 7 seconds better. There we go, 14th position in the bag. There we go. Yeah. Whoop whoop. Only 40 seconds down. Still within the time limit though. Just about. Okay. Gyro driving is so much fun in non-VR. Oh yeah. I need to learn how to drive first. That is true. I have car engine sounds right after that. Well, I'm sorry that I gave you motion sickness, Chach. Do you find that you need the radar less, being that you're able to look in the mirrors and things? I mean, it's always going to help. Is he using a racing wheel? I am not using a racing wheel. Is there a race leaderboard during the race? There is not during the race, and I don't think you can turn it on. And yeah, I use braking hints because I can't handle the speed diff. Yeah, that's fair. If you need to, look, if you need the driving line, the racing line, or the braking points, or whatever, you do you. They're there as an accessibility thing. Like, not everybody has to be a pro racer. Oh, going all the way back, only streaming in 1080p. That's, no, I think PS5 can only stream up to 1080p, but it does 1080p 60, and it's relatively good quality. Passenger seat replays would be cool. Yeah, there's a few things that they should add to this mode, definitely. Passenger seat replays, in-cockpit replays, you know, even just to see the hands moving around. A few other things. The ability to move your seat, change what you're locked to. Stop it. I've seen this in the past. You don't need to keep showing me the silly video. Right, last thing that I will do is I'm just going to load up a rainy Nurburgring. Where are you? Oh, I've got to do give me rain. Torrential rain. There we go. Someone wanted to see rain. I bring you rain. Do I have tires? No, I do not. Okay, heavy wets. Right, I'll put these on. That makes sense. I'll just do a smidgen of this, like 1 minute, and then we'll call it a day on this stream. Got the first corner wrong. You do still have the rain meter, the moisture meter, whatever you call it. The radar will always still be useful for checking your blind spot, because there are going to be points which you can't really see out of the mirrors and things. He's turning left, okay. Like right there. Where's the car? There he is. Oh, I got that wrong. I miss Drive Club. Drive Club had the best rain. Well, you know, like, it still holds up to this day even. Oh. Oh, it's getting too wet even for these tires. Oh no, it's bad. Oh no. turn. There we go. Ah, shoot. Let's see if I can survive one of my favourite bits of this track. It is really raining. Oh no. Okay. This bit up here is one of my favourite bits. Oh. Everyone's always pulling off to the side. They're like, go past me, please. Can't handle the rain. Got out of the carousel. There we go, that's good. You know what, I've come this far, I might as well finish the whole lap. Not too much curb. That was brutal. Okay. Do not get on the curbs too much. What are you doing? Too much speed. Do a little bit of wall braking. Come on, turn. That bounce just took me a while. Take me with you. No! Alright. And with that, we're going to call it a day on this stream. Love to drive it at night. Yes, we had a night race earlier on in the stream. Convertible in the rain, head haptics from rain. I'm not sure that is in there. I think we saw a lot of PSVR2s. Yeah, probably. Looks awesome. Also, I think the GT7 YouTube streamers are going to get a load of place reviews when they're watching being jerky when the streamer moves their head during the race. Yeah, that is one of the problems with VR in general and recording VR. How does it feel with the Sense controller? I'm not playing this with the Sense controller, just a standard DualSense at the moment. Do this race in an open cockpit car, yeah. DualSense Edge, actually. Yes, that's what I was using. Can you use the new PSVR controllers or just wheel and DualSense? You can use, well, I don't know, let's try them. I assume you can. That's something you can use the new DualSense controllers. It'll just be left and right and then stuff like that. But you probably have a better experience with a DualSense or a steering wheel. Alright, 3D in New Grand Valley. Yes, that was at the very start of the stream. I just did a little race around Grand Valley. There's nothing like driving in VR with an actual wheel though, I agree. I'm very much looking forward to getting my Fanatec wheel back and all that set up. Unfortunately, life reasons mean I've not been able to do that. And yeah, with that, I will go and see what my ticket is, but I will do that off stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you stuck around all the way to the end, we are at thesixthaxis.com. I'm Stefan. We'll have a few more things on GT7 and PSVR2 going live shortly. I'll wrap up my thoughts on this game in VR in a written piece and in a video, and it's just cockpit KP racing. Yeah, I'll wrap up my thoughts in a separate video and on the website. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this, like, subscribe, all the usual YouTube nonsense, and hopefully we will see you again soon. Goodbye. Oh, I need to zoom in quickly so I can actually see the broadcast menu. Alright, goodbye at this point. Goodbye.